Dude, Danzig. Okay, so Danzig's genres: heavy metal, punk rock, gothic metal, doom metal, blues rock, gothic rock, death rock, horror punk, hardcore punk, industrial, classical. He's done a lot of different things. So
If it's a genre, Danzig's done it.
Danzig has done it.
I
He's
have a lot of notes about the genre jumping on these two records, by the way.
okay, because mine's I don't necessarily mention genre jumping, but I definitely mention like the genre that it is. So before we start, I did read that God, I was reading an article about the first album, like fun facts about it or something. And one of them was it wasn't really a fact, but it was kind of like the intro paragraph to the article is like when the album came out, everybody was like, we don't even know what this is. Like, we don't even know what to classify this as. It's Danzig, And he had his own kind of thing going.
And the original pressing, it didn't have the Danzig logo on it. It was just a skull.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. I didn't know that. Let me go to the album and see if I can bring up the article again. It's like one of those. Yeah, here it is. 10 things you didn't know about Danzig's solo album. And that's him all.
Who wrote the article? Do you know? Or what website?
It's Revolver. It's on Revolver. I don't.
Reliable source.
Yeah, Revolver's good. It was written August 30th, 2018 by Dan Epstein. So shout out to Dan Epstein.
Shout out.
From Revolver. What was it? Danzig was originally supposed to be Samhain's fourth release. That was one fact. Danzig had no idea who Rick Rubin was before the Def Jam owner approached him about signing to his label. Rick Rubin was not a Misfits fan or even a Samhain fan for that matter. Filthy Animal Taylor of Motorhead was one of Danzig's original choices for a drummer, which we ended up talking about that with King Diamond. We didn't talk about the Danzig part of it,
right?
But he was James Hetfield sings backing vocals on the album.
I've noted that.
Okay, cool. Danzig took full songwriting credit for The Hunter, but he didn't actually write it.
Right.
Mother was originally a straightforward punk rock song. What else? Rick Rubin sent the wrong cut of the original Mother video to MTV. Danzig didn't actually sacrifice that chicken. The iconic skull feature on Danzig's cover was inspired or lifted from the obscure Marvel comic The Saga of Crystar.
Number 8, I believe.
You're correct. Or it says July 8th. Yeah, issue 8. That's all the facts. There was something I read in here, man, that was very intriguing to me. Maybe it was just the
could have been the Wikipedia, because there was quite a bit of stuff on there.
Let's see, it came out in 88. And I think it was mostly just the evil Elvis. Mother became the biggest hit of the evil Elvis career. I think it was just that whole thing about like nobody really knew what to classify it as.
Yeah. And like I said, I have it a lot in my notes on both albums. It's all over the place, but for Danzig it makes sense because he has such a broad range. And he's into so many. I mean, he was influenced by a lot of different shit.
Oh yeah, because he grew up in that Elvis era probably, and then the punk shit starting out, and he's a Jersey guy, so punk was fucking huge in Jersey, so that's why Misfits. So just because I like to throw the dates on there, August 30th, 88 for 1, and then 1992, July 14th, 1992 for 3, just for exact dates.
Yes. And I guess we could run through the band members because they're the same on the first 4 Danzig records.
Yes.
It's John Christ on guitar, Eerie Von on bass, who, shout out to Eerie Von, I was quite friendly with on Facebook for a few years, actually. I'd ask him different things about the records. He was pretty cool to answer stuff. And then Chuck Biscuits on the drums.
Love the
name.
What a Chuck name. Biscuits.
What
Same with John Christ. So what else was John Christ in?
I
just had it pulled up, but was he, that name seems so familiar, and maybe it's just from back in the day of like researching Danzig.
Yeah.
That might have been all it is, but I know that name. Maybe it's just because it seems like a Misfits name, and that's kind of what I'm getting out of it. but let me see credits. John Christ.
He was in Samhain, so that makes sense.
Okay.
He came over with Glenn.
That's it, dude.
And Eerie Von was actually the photographer for the right before the Misfits broke up. He started taking pictures, and that's how he kind of got in and became a roadie for a while.
Okay.
And then
Flesh Caffeine, his solo album. I'm gonna have to listen to that. Flesh Caffeine.
Yeah, and then Eerie Von joined Samhain. So it's basically, that's why it said it was supposed to be Samhain 4.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Eerie Von. They're all the same age. Eerie Von and John Christ are 57. Chuck Biscuits is 57 and Danzig 67. So Danzig, that's interesting. All those guys are the same. James Hetfield did background vocals on Twist of Cain and Possession. Man, I wish I would have known that beforehand. But Twist of Cain.
And if you listen, especially Twist of Cain, you can hear him on the background.
Yeah. Let me.
I didn't know that until today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No shit.
I was like, holy shit.
Is it during like the chorus? Oh, no, Twist of Cain.
Let's jump into it, shall we?
Mm-hmm. Danzig.
Danzig Juan. Opens with Twist of Cain. Of course, somebody's going to call. Thank you. A Danzig classic. Great way to kick off a record with a song that grabs you. I was today years old when I found out James Hetfield sang background vocals on this song. He couldn't be credited. There was some issue with Metallica's record label, and so he just did it for nothing.
Metallica's weird like that, man.
But also, I mean, they're big fucking Danzig fans. Like they covered the Misfits.
They covered Last Caress.
Last Caress and Green Hell.
And Die, 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 My Darling. Yeah. Wasn't that Misfits? Die, 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 my darling. My darling. Hell, hell.
Die, 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 my darling. Darling. Sleep away. The outro with the bell ringing to play out. I think it's cool, and then it kind of leads into the second track.
Yeah.
That's one. I mean, I feel like that's a Danzig song that everybody should know, so I didn't really take a lot of notes.
Yeah, me too.
And then opening Danzig III, How the Gods Kill. Godless, holy face fuck to open. This band is in full fucking swing out of the gate. Slows down almost like a Black Diamond ending, like the ending of Black Diamond Live. They just kind of like dun, dun, dun. And then I have Godless.
Godless.
Danzig comes in and he's pissed.
Yeah.
Part 2 picks up. John Christ is really wailing here. Chuck Biscuit smashing the skins, and Eerie Von is taking the bass for a walk. Great opener.
Yeah. Twist of Cain, that intro. Wah, 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 that I learned that early on playing guitar. Pinch harmonics for the bone ski. John Christ really throws those around a lot. The old pinch harmonics, real subtle one in Twist of Cain, but just right. The chorus is sweet because of the James Hetfield backing vocals. Now that I know that. Misfits, if it were alt rock and metal. Whoa. I love that part.
Got a little Twist of Cain inside a beating heart.
Oh, that's cool. The riff makes its way back around in all the right places. It's used throughout the whole song, which it's kind of the formula for most of album number 1 and 2 and 3, but it's just right.
1 is more of a smooth transition track to track. 3 jumps around a lot.
3 definitely jumps around. Godless, cool rock intro leads into a slow tom thudding verse that sets a 80s to 90s horror kind of feel with that dun dun, how he's singing. Almost cultish feel to that latter verse, like this. Mid-song, almost a cultish feel to the latter verse, like the main verse. Mid-song is straight rockin'. Love the guitar harmonics, maybe doubled harmonics and lead. There was something that made me think of that, but maybe it's not like harmonics, but maybe it's like, or there's some kind of harmonics. Oh, it's just the little regular natural harmonics, but with like a little extra guitar on top of it. So, anyways, yeah, Godless is a cool song, man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. People listening, just listen to it. Maybe you'll know what I'm talking about.
Listen to us talk about it, but listen to the records too.
Yeah.
You might learn something, and you might find something new. Even if you don't like these bands that we put in this tournament, like, you might end up liking them. You think you know me.
You think you know me.
But you think you know something about these bands, and you really don't until you listen to a full album and like really try to like kind of critique it in a way. Or at least taking notes. I don't want to say I'm critiquing anything, because I've been pretty nice about everything we've done, but we haven't really picked anything bad either. So
yeah.
So I mean, for me, I like both songs. I like both these records all the way through, so it's kind of hard. But for this, I got to give it to Twisted Cane, because that's just
it's the song. Yeah, I mean
that's one of those ones that I feel like everybody knows it.
Yeah, it's my.
If you've ever listened to Danzig, you know Twisted Cane.
And
a lot of fucking metal bands cover that song.
So. Twisted Cane. That's it. It was an early riff I learned, man, when I had this album. So yeah, definitely Twisted Cane.
Moving on. Did you mark it?
Yeah.
Not of This World from Danzig I. The story of the album moves forward with the bells ringing, like I said before. Almost a reggae feel in the background. It was kind of weird. For some reason, I got like No Doubt in the mid-90s vibe from it. While a rock track, Danzig shows his classic punk vocal. Love Chuck Biscuit's drum work on this track. That's my notes for this one.
Cool.
Anything from 3, gothic alternative. It's like if Collective Soul and Typo Negative had a bastard child in hell. Love the vocal. When the music starts to kick in, I know I'm in for a treat. Danzig's vocal inflections are truly incredible. I know he gets a lot of jokes about his singing style, but when you really deep dive into these songs, there are some truly masterful performances, this being one of them. Feels like the cuffs are off and the band is in full force.
Okay.
Never thought I'd say Collective Soul and Typo Negative in the same sentence, but
yeah. Not of this world.
It was just a sorry, I have to say it. It was just like a really weird, like early 90s fucking like alternative guitar work on that song. Yeah. I don't know. It just fucking threw me off.
I love that song. Anything.
I do too. Yeah.
Not of This World. Like the intro riff, gonna learn that. Now I'm trying to think how it goes. I just listened to it like 4 times today. Whatever. The Danzig the Danzig chords return for the chorus. A Misfits title, but a Danny Zig song. Cool bridge with a solo thing happening. Overall, a decent rocker. I like Not of This World.
Yeah, I do too. I like that we both. I said his classic punk vocal, and you said a Misfits.
A Misfits title. Yeah. Anything. Danzig shows his voice mellow here at the start with a picked A sharp minor bar chord. Ride cymbal keeps the time. Always love a ride over rock. Song follows Godless perfectly, picking up the pace where it left off. In my heart. In my heart. Is that what he says? In my heart. In my heart. I don't know. Your notes are all over the place. Anything you want. 6 song I've never heard, but it became a favorite. Yeah, I Anything's a really cool song. And I like how that chord is. I already learned it yesterday. And this song surprised me because Godless, I was like, yeah, it's a cool song, but Twisted Cane wins. Godless is cool, but then I heard Anything. I was like, this is pretty sweet, man. I wonder if the rest of the album's like this. But then I was like, oh, the rest of the album's just all over the place.
It's broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pick is Anything, honestly.
I love the song. Man.
I like Not of This World too, but Anything.
Yeah.
It's so fucking different, dude.
It is, and I think the more it sinks in as I'm thinking of it in my head, collective soul and typo negative is a good way to put that, because it's really just like they said in that article and how it was back then. Like, this Danzig is his own genre.
Yeah.
It is definitely like horror, post punk, alternative, everything, emo, heavy metal, heavy rock, hard rock, industrial.
Later on.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, anything is a sweet song though.
Yeah. All right. So next up, She Rides. Guitarist John Christ called it their first sex track. And couldn't agree with that statement more. The video visual can really add to a song like this for obvious reasons. Danzig really shines vocally on this with the classic whoas and ohs.
Whoa.
Not featured as per the usual. The woes and ohs aren't in She Rides, is what I meant to say. The band is really tight on this song, with the guitar, bass, and drums all working hard to drive it home. The subtle ooze in the background was a nice touch. She Rides is another song. I feel like if you know Danzig, you probably know that song.
Yeah.
When I saw him live, he actually closed his set
with She Rides.
Yeah. And then Bodies from 3, bass. That opening bass in the intro is so fucking sick. I love it.
Yep.
One of my favorite musical intros on any Danzig song from any album. Also, video is pretty cool. Just a band in the studio is always a fun watch. More bluesy influence with that metal flavor. This song is everything you didn't know you needed in life. Breakdown with the bass, drums, and Glenn's vocals kicks so much ass, and then full speed ahead with John coming back in on the guitar. Excellent and well-executed track. Only thing that knocks it down a peg is going up against She Rides.
Yeah, it's tough. Drums bring us in to She Rides. This is She Rides. Drums bring us in, a bass hums, the E chord riff rolls in with a hammer-on lick that you can't really tell is one, but it is after I looked up the tab, because I never learned this one. But the that's the it's a little hammer.
Seems like every new guitar player we get into, we become marks for.
Yeah, John Christ, man, love him. Big fan. She'll take you. She'll take you. Sweet riff and distortion on it as well. Nothing crazy aggressive. Very blues inspired. The whole album is, but another Glenn song from my discovery days of him. This was because I think I had this whole album burnt on a CD, or I had like a select few songs from it, and it was kind of like, it was Twisted Cane, She Rides, those kind of things. Mother, yeah. Bodies, bass with some hi-hat time. Oh shit, this is a blues song right here with Glenn's Elvis vocals. Bodies, Please Don't Cry. Well, please don't cry. Rockin'. Please don't cry. Bodies, please don't die. Yeah. Rockin' blues or blues and roll here. It even has the bridge with the drums and bass, while the vocals are kind of spoken, softly sung. Spoken and kind of spoken or softly sung like a blues song, you know, do the blues. This song is a jam through and through. It makes me want a beer and a cigarette.
I like that. I'm actually gonna let you pick, because for me it's a toss-up. I really like Bodies. That's one of my favorites. But She Rides is a classic, and also, I mean, I'm never gonna skip that song, so I'm good with either one. I'm gonna let you pick.
It's tough, man, because I want to pick Bodies just to give 3 some love, because I know 1's gonna dominate for the most part.
I don't know.
I mean, on paper. I know we're gonna do what we want to do.
To the common Danzig fan, I think most Danzig fans will always pick 1 over everything. I'm a little more I like to be fair.
Yeah. She Rides is cool because I love the effect on the guitar and the distortion, and it is a song that like I know from my childhood. But Bodies, I feel like I discovered something really cool here with this bluesy rock.
So you've never heard 3 that you know of?
I think I've only heard like How the Gods Kill and Dirty Black Summer.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one.
Yeah, and maybe Left Hand Black, but I didn't really remember it. Like the title seems familiar, but for the most part, man, and Godless, I know I've heard that because I know I've turned on the album before and been like, oh yeah, this is Danzig III. But dude, I really want to pick Bodies, man, just because
I'm good with Bodies. It, dude. I fucking love that song.
I feel like I'm shitting on She Rides, but I'm not at all because it's a sweet song. But dude, Bodies is a cool blues track, man.
It's a cool fucking song, dude. And like I said, the video's cool because they're just hanging out in the studio and just rocking, and
jamming. Yeah, let's give Bodies the dub there.
Okay, so 1, Soul of Fire is the next one. Starts as a brooding gothic track, and then the guitar ramps up and changes the vibe completely. Wow. I put guitar squealing guitar solo. So obviously I edited something and didn't take out the second guitar. A squealing guitar solo is something we have been lacking so far on Danzig 1, but we get it here. Simple and to the point, but it's here. Then the outro takes us to part 3 of the song. This song is a roller coaster because there's 3 different fucking songs in one. And then How the Gods Kill, another one of my favorite songs of Danzig vocally. The brooding opening makes you feel one way, then the band really comes in and makes you want to punch someone in the throat neck area. Another one of Beavis and Butthead's finest video reviews too. Yeah, dude, How the Gods Kill to me is like I can't even like really put it into a fucking review of a song.
Yeah, you love it.
I love that song.
Cool. Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Listen to the fucking song or watch the video. Even the video definitely was really cool.
Soul on Fire, soft Glenn before he starts wailing. Cool chords. Chorus almost has a poppy hook to it, and it works. That oh, I can't even do it now.
That's part 2 of the song, by the way.
Yeah. Mid-song verse that changes and leads back to the one we know. I guess that's the riff we know. I'm talking about the one we know.
I'm following with you.
Okay. Bluesy rock solo, mostly blues. Chorus hits again, then a surprise, fast-paced outro. I like it overall.
And similar note there.
Yeah, How the Gods Kill. The title track picked mellow guitar with Glenn's softly sung lyrics. I think I'm hearing some softly played keys behind it as well. Yeah. The jams begin with Christ pinch harmonics. Biscuit's drums complement throughout as Danzig asks if you would let it go. Show me How the Gods Kill. Christ has a habit of making sweet riffs or turning simple riffs into jams. Danzig shows that music doesn't have to be complex to be awesome.
I take How the Gods Kill.
Yeah, I'm good with that, man. Just Soul on Fire is I really like the hook and everything, cool. And Soul on Fire, but How the Gods Kill is like they made the title track like, let's make this the track, you know. They really put the work in, and it just, like you said, it kind of takes you on a journey all over the place.
Am I Demon, right?
Am I Demo?
Am I Demo?
No.
Heavy drums, driving guitar. Can really start to feel the Jim Morrison influence vocally here.
Ooh, yeah.
John gets to show a couple more of it, metal influence solos on this. Great track. I mean, that's it. Am I Demon to me? Another video. There's 4 ads. Twist of Cane, She Rides, Am I Demon, and Mother are all the videos.
Okay.
So I feel like those I know more because I watch the videos quite a bit.
Ticket. Okay.
And then verses. Dirty Black Summer.
Banner.
Another one of my favorites. Love this one when I'm prepping my food to grill. Great first drink song to get pumped up.
During a Dirty Black Summer, though.
During a Dirty Black Summer.
Dirty Black Summer.
Again, the band clicking on all cylinders. And here's another video track. Cool video. They're like on sand dunes and shit. It's weird, black and white. It's crazy. Oh, he's huge, dude. He's wearing that mesh shirt.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Where his nipples poke out a little bit. That's it. Those two to me are two.
You don't need to.
I feel like people need to listen to because they're really good songs.
Yeah. Am I Demon? And I even wrote Am I Demo ... N. And then I wrote it again. Am I Demo? Can always hear this intro and jam. Ride cymbal stands out to let you count along. Slidey bar chords are always dope. I'm just, for the listeners who don't know what I'm saying. I describe things weird.
You know what I'm saying, man.
Am I just like you? Am I Demo? The effect on the guitar is cool too. It's a similar effect. I think it's the same effect as She Rides. It's like chorusy, I think is what it is. Effect on guitar is cool. Maybe this is a chorus. Not like a chorus of a song, but a chorus effect for you guitar players out there. I think that's what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. That tunneled kind of sound. Solo over the main riff. Christ is solid on the guitar. Mm-hmm. Dirty Black Summer, sweet chugs, and the burner. Biscuits drums, I like the tone of. Nothing is overproduced. All natty. Summer in the winter time. I just that riff stood out to me, man. The chorus, I think, effect. Okay, the chorus, comma, I think, comma, effect on the bridge / chorus thing towards the end is great because it's that beach type guitar. Oh yeah, it's got that beach, like a beach song feel to it, like a summer song.
Yeah.
For the summer, a dirty black one. It's that beach type guitar. That's what I wrote. It's the beach type guitar for summer, comma, a dirty black one. In that final chorus, the dirty black summer. Yeah, he gets that. Yeah. So, anyways, that's my my notes on that. I think I know Dirty Black Summer. Yeah. Yeah.
And then Am I Demon? There's the one part in the chorus that I really like. Really.
Yeah.
The way his inflections are on that is
so cool. Am I Demon?
This is another one. I love both of them equally.
I know, man.
So I'm gonna flip a coin or let you choose. I feel like
I gotta give it to Am I Demon, I think.
I think so.
Dirty Black Summer is such a cool song, cool song. So if I wouldn't have given bodies to She Rides, I would have these are the two where
you gotta throw them back. You gotta throw it a bone.
Yeah, but Am I Demon's a cool ass song, though. But so is Dirty Black Summer. It's just Dirty Black Summer is like, it's one of those songs where you're like, this is not a genre.
We gotta be us, though. We gotta be us, and just if it runs away with it, it runs away with it.
Yeah, well, Summer. You want to go Dirty Black Summer?
Give it to Dirty Black Summer.
God, Am I Demon's so cool though, but I'm good with it. Yeah, if it runs away, it runs.
One's about to get one, so.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so. For one, it is Mother.
Am I Demo?
N. Here we go. Danzig's only quote unquote hit. Everyone knows this from something, whether it be movies, TV, radio, the record itself, Guitar Hero, or even Beavis and Butthead. The live version is what took off in '93, but without the piped in crowd, you hear musically how great this band is as a whole. It's a shame they will never reunite. Definitely a pump up song still to this day.
Oh yeah.
Didn't really go into details because it's not necessary. Everybody's heard that fucking song. I guarantee you my grandparents probably had even heard that song. Left Hand Black from 3, heavy yet another vocally that Danzig goes back to more of his punk roots. Not a bad thing, just showing that this band has more influences and will go on to influence many others. Definitely a mosh song. On the track versus track appeal, it's gonna go against Mother, so it's a moot point. Cool song though.
Yeah. Okay. Mother, everything you said. Everything
you said.
The Danzig song. Most everybody knows. Guitar Hero 2. I learned it early on with Twist of Cain, Am I Demon. Great song, simple and effective. I mean, it's the hit. It's Mother. Dude, everybody knows Mother.
As soon as like I hear that, I don't care where I am. If I hear that guitar, I'm like, fuck yes.
Yeah, it's a
Mother.
What is that? It's a E bar chord, a G, and then a. And that's pretty much that's the 3 chords for the song. Because I played it so much, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I know those chords.
Yeah, it's derivative of punk, so it's only going to have 3 chords.
Yeah, it's only going to have, exactly. Yep. Left Hand Black. Danzig loves black, I think. And then I wrote these 2 notes just to remember to bring this up. Cat pee and cat litter. Because I remember the jokes of Danzig and the cats and like, yeah. Somebody told me when I was a kid that he drank cat pee. I know that's a total fib, but like they were just fucking with me. It was an adult, but like, hey, he drinks cat pee because they're like the guardians of the gate or something of hell, and that's why he does that. And I'm like, what? This guy's like weird, cats, though. But I've listened to more Danzig when he told me that, so I don't know. Maybe I like cat pee too. No, I don't.
It stinks.
Yeah, litter's fucking everything about cat urine and shit is fucking nasty.
Yeah, cats are disgusting fucking animals.
But he loves his cats. Yeah. But
that's cool, man.
He also loves black.
Yeah. Do you, Glenn?
Dirty Black Summer, Left Hand Black. Love that bass and drum driving line with subtle guitar and Glenn singing the the verse. Oh, in the verse. Post-chorus lick is sweet too. Fast blues rock. This song is a jam, not unlike all the others. The lick and then the palm muted chugs are sick too. Makes me want to go skate. And then he hits his. Yeah, it made me want to go skate really bad. I don't know. But anyways, Left Hand Black is like, it's another one of those where you could be like, I don't know, but Mother's Mother. Yeah. Man. I mean, Mother's like, and
it's the mother of Danzig.
It is the mother of Danzig songs. So that gets that gets it.
Like when I was doing it, like I was even trying to like gauge where we were going to go, even knowing that I knew you hadn't really listened to 3 all that much.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm trying to like knowing what you like. I was trying to like, I was
know
like,
where I
which one's going to win, you know?
Yeah.
Possession. Another assist from James Hetfield and another totally different vibe. While not a demonic possession, what is it? Is Danzig possessing you with love? Music? Am I overthinking it? Most likely. Again, a great overall track by Type Band on a debut album. Heart of the Devil. Another
Heart of the Devil. Heart of the Devil.
Another blues track. Another blues track with an acapella intro. I can't even fucking talk now. Again, showing diversity in songs. A cross between She Rides and The Hunter from the first record. But standing on its own 2 legs, still a great song.
Possession. Another assist from James Hetfield that I just learned about today. Yeah. Reverse it to make it evil. That was my first note on that because that intro's like guitar gives you the vibe for Possession. It's got that evil feel to it. This is a love letter to the Misfits. The chorus is especially, and I mean that in the theme of it, not necessarily the music, but it kind of is musically. It's all punk derivative. But, the chorus is especially Misfits style, straight up. The chord, I guess I meant the song too. The chords and notes in many different places are done just right for that horror feel. The bam, 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 bam. It's just very like off kilter sounding. So it kind of gives you like that uneasy vibe, you know. Heart of the devil. Heart of the devil.
He was showing
Black devil.
off here. He was doing his gymnastics.
It's the black heart of the black devil. Because everything's black. Black heart of the black devil. Bluesy evil. Danzig and the guys show us again here that they have many inspirations. You can hear a few different genres or bands mixed in here. Sweet track, stands out late in a great album. Yeah, of the devil. Black heart of the black devil. Possession's cool, but
yeah,
Heart of the Devil's cool.
I like Heart of the Devil too.
Oh man, are you going 3 again?
I don't know, man. I'm looking for
Possession's cool because it's just like possession, you know, possession, demonic possession and shit, or even if it's not demonic, but
man, it's got a cool sound too.
Bam, bam, bam.
I'm cool with possession. That's the way you want to go.
Man, I just
I like that acapella intro. That's right up my fucking sleazeball alley.
Yeah. And Heart of the Devil, you know, it's a cool song. It's a cool song, but I think I got to give it to Possession, man, just for all the
I'm on
if
board.
you're good, if you're on board with
it.
it. That's the thing. I'm not trying to this is your thing, so I'm not trying to steer the ship
with it. Yeah, steer the ship. Somebody's got to.
Ha of the Black Devil. It's Black Heart of the Black Devil forever for me. Black Heart of the Black Devil.
All right. End of time. Oh boy.
Black. Black end of time. All right. I'm done.
Black end of black time.
Black end of black times.
Oh boy, Gothic Glenn. I think this song is about 10 years ahead of its time. I could see this coming out when bands like Korn and Marilyn Manson were at their peak, which is funny because our boy Glenn took both bands out on the Danzig IV tour
on the Black
in 95. Tour. On the Black Danzig Black 4 tour. Black tour. And then Sestinas. No surprise, possibly my favorite Danzig song ever. If he was to have a ballad, this is it. Shows vocal range, love the musical arrangement, brooding yet romantic. Glenn is a strange cat. There's a cat reference.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets me. While dark and emo, it can even get the toughest to feel something. Very Elvis vocally.
You're having a harder time reading your notes today than I am today. It's at least, you know, I'm having a hard time. But yeah,
I'm just having a hard time talking.
I'm not calling you out on it. I'm not.
You're calling me out, dude.
It's just that I usually have a hard time, so it's kind of okay to see somebody struggle, you know.
I don't read well.
I don't either. Well, and I read slow.
I don't know why I did this so quickly. Like I wasn't in any hurry at all. Like, why did I type so shitty?
Nobody cares.
I care.
Okay.
I'll edit it.
Hey.
Wow. It'll be so chopped. I'll be like over here reading a word, and the next word I'm over here.
Over there. Just like YouTube videos.
Yeah. You know?
Crazy thumbnails and choppy editing.
It's cool to see it.
End of time. Picked intro is one of my famous note progressions. It's one of my famous note progressions, huh? As well as the chords strummed after. I guess my influences. It's just, I guess it means I use those same kind of chords. Another of those Danzig chord songs, but it's great. Very classic rock bars, I should say. Chorus is sweet. How pre-chorus has picked chords leading into the sustained ones that Glenn sings over. Solo ripped by Mr. Christ. The bow, and he's bow, bow. Yeah, I don't know what he says. I just know that's
we guess.
Yeah,
we guess here.
Sestinas, Danzig / Elvis love song. I always have to throw the Elvis thing in there.
I did too on this one though.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. What more can you say about it? Every album needs a slow song. Danzig again redefines his own genre of horror, blues, post-punk, alternative rock, metal. Cool song for what and where it is on the album. It's a good track, but you said it was your favorite Danzig song?
Possibly my favorite.
Oh, wow.
I fucking love this song.
Oh, okay.
Like Hard L.
Hard Love.
Hard Love. Not to be confused with Hard Luck Woman.
Not to be confused with yes.
Not to be confused with Rock of Love.
With starring Shawn Michaels, Sean Hart and Brett Michaels. Where do you want to go with this one?
I mean, I think my pick is pretty obvious.
Yeah. I'm an End of Time guy, but it's your thing, so I'm gonna
you want to split half and half? We'll do a 0.5.
Let's do it to make it interesting. Okay. Because I like End of Time.
Yeah.
I'm not like the slow song. It's not a bad song. I'm just, I'm not a big slow song guy. But I am a slow song guy, so it's tough.
Never find another quite like it.
I love you, Sistina. That's not what he says. But.
You'll see that I, the lovely one,
You do love this song. Wow. Okay.
Lost my soul deep inside.
Drinking from the goblet.
It's easy for me to sing. It's in my vocal range.
Okay. The Hunter. The Hunter, not to be confused with the album from The Office, The Hunter. That one night, you made everything all right. Ooh.
Jesus Christ. All right, The Hunter. All right, now it's cover time. An Albert King blues track. Danzig reworked and definitely made it his own. His blues influences, God damn it, read, Tommy.
I did not know this was a cover track.
Are all over his records over time, so it's only fitting he covers one here and the band kills it. Christ, with awesome guitar work, Eerie Vaughn's bass work, while not prominent on this record as much as future ones, helps the track move along. Do you wear the monk? Drink from the goblet of my cock.
Drink from the goblet of the cock.
Maybe the heaviest track on the record. John plays some pretty nice bends. I wonder if Glenn listens to this when he lifts weights. Another solid drum track from Chuck. Like the changing of speeds a little past halfway. Song literally shifts gears. Cool sound, great track. Really like the solo towards the end.
I had to do a refresher on it. I know I liked it, but take it down.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah, that's right. Wow now. Digga, wow now. Okay. The Hunter, the drums are more, it's a cover track. I did not know that. So this is all from, I guess, me thinking it's Danzig perspective.
Yeah, it's the one that you said when you were reading the notes or that article that he took all the credit for the writing.
That's right.
Because he did change stuff, but
okay.
Yeah.
The Hunter, not to be confused with The Office Hunter. The drums are more clear in places on this album. Don't know what that means. I guess this song didn't have clear drums to me or something, maybe. Are more clear in places on this album. That's not really, that's what? Another Danzig genre song with that heavy blues influence, sustained chord into that blues progression, and the blues style vocals as well. The solo is 100% blues scale as well. So apparently I was like, this is just a fucking blues song, but it is.
Because it is.
Yeah, that's why I said it 8 times in there, because it's a blues song.
Well, I mean, you were really hammering it home, is what you were doing.
Yeah, I basically knew it was a cover, but I just didn't want to come out and like call him out.
You were like, hey, Glenn, it's a cover, bud.
Yeah, it's a cover, buddy. Stop drinking cat pee. Just kidding. We love you, Glenn. I know you didn't drink cat pee. I wasn't that dumb when I was a kid.
You didn't do it.
You didn't do it. I did it.
Do it.
Do you wear the mask? Devil alone. my left. Ah, see, he says it. Devil on my left, angel on my right. He doesn't sing it like that, but you know,
that was a little Jailhouse Rocky.
There was. But yeah, devil on ... my left, angel on my right. Sick guitar riff, chugs, and a lead that sounds like a slide into warning. Like it sounds like it's like da 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 warning. Like he's definitely doing a little slide action there, not with a glass slide, but just a slide.
Yeah,
with his finger. The ride cymbal reigns supreme for Chuck Biscuits. Bluesy bridge is cool as fuck. Classic Rocky 2. Main riff returns perfectly after the bridge. Then we get the thrash Danzig to close the song with what sounds like is double bass, but it's mixed weird, which I think it was some like I could hear some double bass rolling in there, but it was the drums are a little different on these two albums mixing wise.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, like maybe he was using a different kit or different mics or different tools. I don't know.
It's a 4-year difference. So
yeah, there was some more technology, I'm sure, came out and new mics and shit. But yeah, Do You Wear the Mask? Is that I think it's a cool fucking song, man. Is that where you're going? Because it's not a cover.
That's my pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just that. I mean, I like the cover, but
yeah.
I mean,
it's a heavy track, man.
It's a heavy track.
I like.
We're really blowing. We're really blowing.
Yeah, maybe we're underdog guys, you know.
Okay, we still got one more.
Whoops.
Sorry about that. Evil Thing, Zeppelin intro. This track rips.
Yep.
I don't know why I overlooked this one so much when I listen to this record. Maybe because I'm usually doing other things and just not paying attention like I do when we do these track versus track battles. Excellent end of an album track, bluesy but heavy with a funky groove to fuck to. Love the drum fill at the end. There's a really cool drum fill at the end, by the way. When the Dying Calls, another genre shift. Mm-hmm. This one really sounds like one of those Ruben produced Johnny Cash songs, which he did at Danzig track 13 a couple years later, 94. We talked about that at the beginning. Another great album closer for us. We're big time last track guys. Big time.
Evil Thing, yeah. Okay. I had to remember what that little intro riff was because I said the same Zeppelin thing about it. Evil Thing, Led Zeppelin, rock and roll guitar intro, spoken word. Is that Glenn? Yeah, it was the question marks at the end of the sentence.
Led Zeppelin. Oh, no, I did it too. Guitar. That's what I was saying. Yeah. I did the same thing.
Led Zeppelin rock and roll guitar intro, spoken word. Is that Glenn? Well, there he is right after. Cause was that him? The spoken word.
Strange. Yeah, I
didn't sound like him.
Think maybe I don't know.
I guess I don't know. Cool jam, especially when it picks up. I recognize the song from a long time ago, particularly the chorus. This is Danzig's Black Dog with the breaks. Yeah, with the breaks in the music and all. Another cool closer, would recommend or listen again. When the Dying Calls, squealy squealy, Christ is playing with his G-string. The song has me picturing myself at a bar late night, chain smoking and drinking whiskey alone. The late song pause made me think my internet stopped working. Cool closer track, would recommend or listen again. I wrote it on both just to be a cock, but when the Dying Calls.
We need a shirt that says would recommend or listen again.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that little catchphrase for you.
Yeah, would recommend or listen again. Because it's like, people on Yelp reviews are like, would eat here again or would go here again. So I'm like, would recommend or listen again. Yeah, these are cool tracks, man.
Yeah. Every fucking single album we've done so far is banger fucking last tracks.
Yeah, it's like I gotta keep that in mind now with my next pick.
Don't pick stinkers for the end songs.
No, well, that's gonna happen, but
it'll eventually happen for one of us.
This one's a bit of a tough one, man, because I like the Zeppelin-y feel, the rock and roll feel, but then on the other, I like that bluesy, I'm sitting at a bar drinking whiskey and chain smoking feel. Yeah.
I'm looking at them again. I'm trying to decide.
One now. I want the dying call.
I kind of want to go with Evil Thing.
I'm good with Evil Thing, man. This could go either way for me. One. It is tough.
There was a few tough ones.
Yeah.
I told my brother we were doing this today, and he goes, one. And I'm like, you can't just say that, though.
Of course, yeah.
It's not that easy, dude.
No.
And I mean, he's a musician, so he gets it. But I'm like,
yeah, but it is. I mean,
it's so different when you're going verses. It's not like saying, hey, overall, I like this album better. That's not how this works. That's
what I was telling somebody the other day. You know, it was like, well, my pick would be this. And I'm like, yeah, but that's the thing, though. We go track versus track. And
that's your pick, and we don't care. But if you want to give us your picks, chime down in the comments below.
But, you know, before we did it, I was, of course, like, yeah, Danzig I, totally, because I know it and I like all the songs on it. But then I listened to 3 and I was like, fuck, 3's pretty cool. Yeah, I like 3. It's different from 1. It's really evolved. Good too.
I just didn't pick 2 because
it had more tracks.
One more track, I think.
Oh, because I'd like to check out 2. I know 777 and maybe another song or 2 on it, but
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Anywho, so let me tally us up here. I think 3 still gets the win even with the half point, but I'll check it out. 1, 2, 3 and a half, 4. And then 1, 2 and a half, 3, 4, 5 and a half. So we're at
5.5 to 4.5.
Yep, 5.5 goes to How 3. The Gods Kill. Yeah.
Show me how the gods kill. Dun, dun, yeah, that's a cool song. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not surprised because 3 is one 3. I listen to probably more than any of them.
What about what is 4 called again? What's the little subtitle?
4 is just 4.
Oh, okay. 4, is 4 not good? You said it weird.
No, 4's okay. It starts getting weird with like once everybody leaves.
The 2000s happen, and then he starts transforming.
Starts industrial, and you can't understand what he's saying at all.
Oh, really? Okay.
It gets weird. There's a couple on every album that I like, but the first 4 really good.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I like a couple of the newer ones.
Yeah, and man, I know I always make fun of Devil on Highway 9. Yeah. I always make fun of that, but I haven't listened to the whole album, so maybe it's worth a listen for me just to check it out. You know,
check it out.
Check it the fuck out for all you Canada listeners.
And you guys check it the fuck out. Check both fucking albums out, man. Like
check both fucking albums out. You know.
Don't be a fucking hoser. Check them out.
Don't be a hoser. Get some beer from the store.
Get some Labatt's.
Get some Labatt's and go home and listen to some Danzig, you know.
Turn on the Edmonton Oilers game, you know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and listen to some Danzig.